T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. The engines are on. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit. We have liftoff. Liftoff at 7:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have cleared the tower.
Roger. How do you hear, Houston? Loud and clear. Mark, Road 1 Bravo, Apollo 8. Road 1B.
We see an S1C, the first stage cut off. S2 has ignited, we can confirm. And the thrust looks good. All engines, all sources show the second stage is burning perfectly. 2 minutes, 51 seconds into the mission. 3 minutes into the flight, the range safety console has been released at the Cape. 3 minutes into the flight, we're 50 miles high, about 10 miles downrange.
Apollo 8, Houston. Go ahead, Houston. Apollo 8, you are go for TLI, over. Roger, understand, we're go for TLI. Transmission is coming to you approximately halfway between the moon and the Earth. We've been 31 hours, about 20 minutes into flight. We have about less than 40 hours left to go to the moon. Showing you the Earth, it's a beautiful, beautiful view with predominantly blue background and just huge covers of white clouds. Particularly one very strong vortex up near the terminator. Very, very beautiful. Apollo 8 Houston, 1 minute to LOS, all systems go.
Apollo Control Houston, we're looking at engine data and it looks good. Tank pressures look good. We have not talked yet with the crew, but we're standing by. We've got it. Apollo 8 now in lunar orbit. There's a chair in this room. This is Apollo Control Houston, switching now to the voice of Jim Lovell.
Go ahead, Houston, Apollo 8. Very complete. Our orbit is 160.9 by 60.5. 169.1 by 60.5. Apollo 8, this is Houston. Roger, 169.1 by 60.5. Good to hear your voice. Houston, what you're seeing is the Western Hemisphere. Looking at the top is the North Pole. In the center, just lower to the center, is South America. All the way down to Cape Horn. I can see Baja California and the southwestern part of the United States. There's a big long cloud bank going northeast. Covers a lot of the Gulf of Mexico, going up to the eastern part of the United States. And it appears now that the east coast is cloudy. Okay, for colors, the waters are all a sort of a royal blue. Clouds, of course, are bright white. The reflection off the Earth appears much greater than the moon. The land areas are generally a brownish, sort of dark brownish to light brown in texture. This is Apollo 8 coming to you live from the moon. We've had to switch the TV camera now. We showed you first a view of Earth as we've been watching it for the past 16 hours. Now we're switching so that we can show you the moon that we've been flying over at 60 miles altitude for the last 16 hours. Bill Anders, Jim Lovell, and myself have spent the day before Christmas up here doing experiments, taking pictures, and firing our spacecraft engines to maneuver around. What we'll do now is follow the trail that we've been following all day and take you on through to a lunar sunset. My own impression is that it's a vast, lonely, forbidding type existence or expanse of nothing. It looks rather like clouds and clouds of pumice stone. similar, the vast loneliness up here on the moon is awe-inspiring, and it makes you realize just what you have back there on Earth. The Earth from here is a grand oasis of the big vastness of space.
Bill, what do you think? I think the thing that impressed me the most were the lunar sunrises and sunsets. These in particular bring out the stark nature of the terrain, and the long shadows really bring out the relief that is here and hard to see in this very bright surface that we're going over right now. Dark. The sky is the moon, rather, excuse me, and the moon is a vivid dark line.
Actually, I think the best way to describe this area is a vastness of black and white. Absolutely no color.
The sky up here is also a rather foreboding expanse of blackness with no stars visible when we're flying over the moon in daylight.
And one of the amazing features of the surface is the roundness of most of the craters. It seems that most of them have a round, mound-type appearance instead of sharp, jagged rocks.
Only the very newest features have any sharp definition to them, and eventually they get eroded down by the constant bombardment of small meteorites. We are now approaching lunar sunrise, and for all the people back on Earth, the crew of Apollo 8 has a message that we would like to send to you. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness.
And at 88 hours 51 minutes, we show loss of signal with the spacecraft. Our next communications with Apollo 8 should come in about 37 minutes. We are now about 28 minutes prior to our trans-Earth injection maneuver. As the spacecraft went over the horizon, capsule communicator Ken Mattingly passed along for the second time the word that all systems are a go. And we got very terse Roger back from the spacecraft.
Houston, Apollo 8, over.
Hello, Apollo 8. Loud and clear.
Roger. Please be informed there is a Santa Claus.
That's affirmative. You're the best one to know.
And bird status report. Bird on time. Bird time 2 minutes, 23 seconds. 7/10 plus VGX. Attitude nominal. Residuals minus 5/10. VGX plus 4/10 VGY and minus 0 VGZ.
Apollo 8, can you confirm your burn time, please?
Roger, we had 2 minutes, 23 seconds.
Apollo 8, Apollo 8, that's affirmative. Hello, Houston, Apollo 8. Apollo 8, Apollo 8, loud and clear. Affirmative, we are monitoring.
Okay.
Standing by for go for pyro arm. Apollo 8, you have a go. Roger.
Okay, everything went fine with the check. We're all armed, ready to go here. Houston, Apollo 8, confirm go for pyro arm.
Apollo 8, Houston, your go for pyro arm. Houston, Apollo, over. Go ahead, Apollo 8. Read your broken and clear. Real fire forward, looking good. Outstanding. Houston. Real fine.
We have no words or no indication yet whether on the attitude of the spacecraft, whether it's nose down, as was the case in Apollo 7, or up. But nearly everyone agrees it's only 5,000 yards away from the Yorktown. Frank Borman is making small talk with the crew of that helicopter out there. It was just relayed to us that he had, in chatting with the pilot, he'd asked him if anyone had seen the spacecraft on Main Chute, and of course there were several reports, and this has become the subject of a continuing chat.
We know that all the engineering marvels in the world could not take away one whit of our excitement and admiration for the three of you that were out there in the vastness of space. We rejoice that you are well, and we send you congratulations from all of your fellow countrymen and from all peace-loving people in the world. Well done.